Rippin in Roseburg with Concrete Card Dad, and today I am going to be ripping open two of these Crimson Vow set boosters that I picked up from Nexus Card Shop in Roseburg, Oregon on Stevens Street. The owner's name is Ben, and I go hit him up. He has lots of different magic packs and cards in there, a large selection to choose from. I also have two set booster packs as well that I picked up from Ben at Nexus Card Shop in Roseburg, Oregon. Shop local, help you support your local card shops, keep them in business. They're places we go to play, we socialize, and we pick up our cards. It's nice to be able to pick them up in person without having to go and purchase them online all the time. I like to be able to see what I'm buying as well. But these are two set boosters from All Will Be One. The Phyrexia or whatever. It's hard for me to pronounce that set. And so I'm going to be making a commander deck, vampire commander deck, to play my nephew and my sons with against, and as well as other people. So always building different decks, always having different things to play with so we don't get bored. So let's go ahead and get on the way with these daily rips and rip these, as I'm gonna try to go ahead and start building that today. It is Sunday, so go ahead and get that done. We got an insect token card there, and this has the foil on top. It's going to be them lamb bolt there, and it's a werewolf. It's a cool card right there. It's uncommon. And let's go ahead and flip this over, and there is the cool art card that comes with it. I dig the art. I'm an artist myself, so this card is absolutely cool looking. What cool artwork these have. Like, share, subscribe. Remember, Concrete Card Dad with Rippin in Roseburg. We do have click our link tree and link up with our Instagram as well. I will have our eBay account on there as well eventually here soon, and the rest of our accounts. But that will get you started. This is the basic land mountain that comes with that pack. The Stitch Assistant Zombie there. We got a Zombie Horror, Wretched Throng. The cool looking artwork card right there. Super cool artwork. The S1, let's see here. The Human Soldier there. A Retrieval card. We got an Artifact card there. Enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Nice, a good card there. And let's see here. There is a creature vampire there, a blood fifth harvester there. And like I said, we're looking for those vampires to put in our deck, so, and cards to go with it as well, the instants and the sorcery. So we'll see what we got here. Deals 1 damage to each target creature. Human Soldier Werewolf. That is a Ballista Watcher. And we got a Ragged Recluse. Human Peasant. At the beginning of the end step, discard a card and turn a card to Ragged Recluse. Okay. And what else we get there? And we got a creature vampire. It is a Gluttonous Guest. The Gluttonous Guest enters the battlefield. Create a blood token. Whenever you sacrifice a blood token, you gain 1 life. So that is a card that's probably going to go in our deck. Let's see how it goes. The sorcery, a number between 0 and 13. Each player sacrifices that many creatures. Okay, so that was pack number 1 there for the Crimson Vow. And we're going to go ahead and move these over in order for what I need to do here to get those in there. So these are a couple of the cards that we will be probably putting in our deck right there. That we had just pulled from there. Go ahead and get that up there. And let's see what else we can pull out of pack number 2 with the Crimson Vow for our Vampire Commander deck that we're building here at Rippin in Roseburg with Concrete Card Dad. And let's see what we got here. These cards are all backwards. Weird. Let's go. Here, let's start with the art card. There is the art card that we got out of this one. Super cool vampire-ish cards there. That's the Blessed Bolt there on that one. I guess I didn't show you guys the other one I got on the back of that one there. Cemetery Eliminator, Uriah. That one. And such cool cards. The art cards are part of my favorite part of these, getting these. Sure Strike. Target creature gets a +3 and gains first strike until the end of turn. It's actually a really good card, especially for a low cast card. Let's see. I'll put that in the maybe deck. A Goblin Assassin creature there. Whenever Goblin Assassin, another... Yeah, so this is actually another good card too. So, let's see. My son, I think, is building a Goblin deck. So, there's a Kraken Horror, legendary creature. That's going to be the Lord of the Deep. A pretty cool looking card there. Not gonna lie, I kind of like that card. It is cool. Legendary creature. Doesn't say what it costs you to equip this legendary creature. Isn't that kind of weird? Whenever Lord Deep attacks, create a token. So how many does it take to cast? What's going on here? Maybe I'm missing something in this set. I think my Lambo is the same way. I don't have to look that up. It's kind of weird, but let's see here. And what else we got? Oh, and again, another card is backwards. This whole pack has been like crazy backwards. Celebrants, there is a creature vampire. It's a menace. Enters the battlefield, create 2 blood tokens. Again, these things drain and suck the life out of you and gain life back in vampire decks. That's the reason why I like building them. They can be very aggressive. Again, with some lifelink. There's a Depraved Harvester creature, Human Knight, which is pretty cool looking. It is a lifelink card as well. And those lifelinks are important when you're playing with those decks there. And this is an enhancement creature, Aurora. This is a Twin Blade. Cool looking card there as well. Oops. And again, it keeps... I mean, how many cards are going to be backwards? These are almost like if I bought a Dollar General pack or something. Or just somebody just randomly threw them in there. Which is crazy. And there is a really cool swamp land there. You can see things in the background of buildings and such, and trees. Nature of the water flowing. So I just bumped my camera. Sorry, guys. And that is a cool card there for a land. And this is a Doom Dissenter human creature. When Doom Dissenter dies, create a 2/2 black creature token. And that's a cool card too as well. I do have some zombie decks, so maybe I'll throw those in my zombie decks. There's a Zombie Bear. A Diregraph Scavenger. What a cool looking card. It's a Death Touch. Really cool card to put in a zombie deck. And let's see here. An instant. Counter target creates a Planeswalker spell. Create a blood token. Nice. Siphon Essence. Okay. And we got a Respiratory Scab there, which is a creature zombie as well. Another cool artwork in this card. Super cool artwork. Magic always has really good artwork in it. Return up to 2 target creature cards And up to one target non-creature permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Exile, retrieve. So what if there's a retrieve card? What a cool card that sorcery card is there. And our last one is in that pack is going to be for the Crimson Vow, is going to be the Crawling Infestation, which is an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may mill 2 cards. Okay. You may put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Whenever one of or more of these creature cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere during your turn, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. This ability triggers once each turn. So you just gain, and again, that's what vampires do and stuff. They suck the life out of you and gain life. And so that's what we picked up from the 2 Crimson Vow packs that we picked up from Nexus Card Shop in Roseburg, Oregon. So now we're going to move on to the cards that we picked up from Nexus as well. And all will be 1 packs there. And let's go ahead and get on the way with that and see what we pull from that to put into our deck. Of course, this is probably going to be a black and red deck on that one. So Swamp and Mountain deck on the vampires. And let's go ahead and get on the way with these 2. And let's hopefully we get some good pulls to build the deck with. Let's see what we got. Do you guys enjoy building your decks? Do you guys buy them pre-made and then add some upgrades to them? Tell us or do you buy your cards from your local card shop and have them build them as well? That is a really cool art card right there. I dig that. Skeleton flying type dragons. I apologize for my son sneezing in the back. He's video gaming right now on the PC behind me, and apparently he's got the sneezies. So real cool card there for the art card. Let's go ahead and flip over this pack and see what we got. There's a token creature right there. It's going to be a horror card there. It's got Trample and Haste. I mean, what can you go wrong with Trample and Haste? So let's go ahead and get in this. This is the foil card that came in there, and this is going to be a horror card. A Ravenous Necro Titan. What a crazy looking little artwork card there. It's corrupted. And as a battlefield, sacrifice a creature unless an opponent has 3 or more poison counters. So that's going to be a fun one to cast there, I guess, huh? And there's a Goliath legendary beast right there in that card. And we're going to go with a Bone Picker right there. Imp, which is a flying corrupted, isn't it? Has Death Touch and Lifelink. Okay, that's a cool card. Look at that one there. We'll go ahead and put that right back there. I kind of like the artwork, and then black and whites. Awaken the Sleeper sorcery card there. You're going to gain control of target creature until the end of your turn up. Yeah, so it gains haste until end of turn. If it's equipped, you may destroy all equipment attached to that creature. Okay, so that's a cool sorcery card. The artwork again is a pretty neato mosquito on that one. And let's go with this. Let's see here. That is cool artwork on that one, huh? There's another cleric. It's got vigilance. It's corrupted. So, I mean, that's another cool looking card there. Let's see what we got. And that was... Is this our mythic card? No, it's uncommon. So, Apostle of Invasion. It's an angel there. What a slasher looking of arms. That is a crazy blood-themed flying angel creature. Asphyxiation. Let's see. what do we got here? Basic land you control. Enchanted basic land you control enters the battlefield. Exile target creature. The planeswalker. Okay, so that's a cool card there too. And that was the uncommon, and that one is going to be our common card. Artifact creature. It's a drone. Crazy looking drone there. And an instant, as an additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card and draw 2 cards. Thrill of Possibility. Instant card. Of course, instant cards are really, really good for your deck because you can play them instantly even if it isn't your turn. So that card is actually a pretty cool looking card for a 2 cast. And let's go here. Each opponent gets a poison counter, draw a card. Another instant card right there. Cool artwork on that one as well. And what do we got here? We got a Meld Web right there. Wizard. Another common card. There's a battlefield. Put up the target 2 cards. So that's a cool card too as well. And then we got our Swamp Land right there. What a cool swamp land. And a lot of the cards I have in my vampire deck are based with black and purple theme, so they will match all that, so it's kind of cool there. Creature, vampire, lifelink. And like I said, we're going to be building our deck up, so look forward to that. And let's go ahead and get into our last pack there that we have. I'm going to have to start searching through some of my bulk to see whether or not if I have some more vampire cards, or I might have to go down and purchase some, or see if I can trade in some of my goodies for some store credit. What a cool card. Their heads are hanging off of there. It's been beheaded. You can see some there too as well. What a cool art card. And what do we have here? And it is going to be the Well-Built Creator. This is super cool art card, you guys. The art in these sets are really cool. Let's make sure none of these are backwards. And there we go. We got a Dragon Queen legendary creature. We got our Testament Barrier. There is... It's in foil in the common there. Another cool card. The Filigree Celix. That's a legendary artifact. Put an oil counter. Nice. That's a cool card. And a legendary creature. It's a vampire there. And flying whenever another non-token creature token dies, you may put 2 life. You may pay 2 life and exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a 1/1 and has toxic. So there is another for 5 cast. There is another vampire card, and this one is a Quicksilver Fisher. This is that art card, actually. And it is a Drake, right? Is that the same card? Oh my goodness, it is. And that came in this the last pack. This came in the last pack, and this came in this pack. So it's kind of cool to have both from that. Whenever Quicksilver Fisher enters the battlefield, draw a card and then discard a card. Super cool. Kind of nice to have the artwork to match that one. I really like these arts with the black and whites and the colors like that. I don't know what it is, but I really dig those cards there. And let's go ahead and see here what we got. An Advisor creature, and whenever your opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So those are some pretty cool cards you get picking up in this pack. I mean, mind you, some of them are commons and uncommons, might not be worth very much, but some of the best cards are cheap cards. It's just how you play them and whether or not if they play against each other. So Unnatural Restoration. It's going to be a sorcery card there too as well. We got a jellyfish, a flying jellyfish. You said it says flying. Yeah, crazy. Thank God we don't have real flying jellyfish in this world. So, Gelot's Conviction and Enchantment, Flash, Creature. There's a good creature there. The artwork is super cool in that card. An Elf Warrior. We got the Hunter Maze Land Sphere. What's a cool card there? The Hunter Maze enters the battlefield tapped. Sacrifice the Hunter Maze and you can draw a card. And if you tap it, of course, you can get a land there. So, what do we have here? We have artifacts. Sacrifice must go and draw a card. So you can draw a card with that one. Is a cool artwork on this one as well too. It's the Maze Skull Bomb. Sacrifice Maze Skull Bomb. Target creature you may control gets +3/3 and gains trample until the end of turn. Draw a card. Activate only as a sorcery. So that is a cool card, but I don't have any green in my deck. So maybe I will put some different lands on there to help that. And what do we have here? What in the heck is this card? Did we just draw something good? What is this? What is this? You guys know what this card is? Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Tell us what it is. It's number 270 out of 271. It says it is a L on it. Wow, dude, this card is cool. Super cool artwork in this card. I don't know whether or not if this is super rare or not. I'll have to look it up. But I freaking dig this artwork. And of course, I don't know what it says. It's written in some kind of different text. But what a cool card. All right, well, thank you for tuning in with Rippin and Roseburg and Concrete Card Dads. Like I said, thank you. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe, please. And please keep tuning in. As soon as we can go live, we're going to start doing some giveaways, as well as we might let you guys buy in and purchase some of the packs that we may open here in the future for us to rip and ship them to you. But like I said, we are Rippin in Roseburg with Concrete Card Dad, and we are a collaboration channel. So I have my children, my sons are in collaboration and post on this as well too, as well as my nephew. So it is a family channel, so we will be ripping all together and along our collecting and playing journey with Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. So stay tuned for future things. Hit the link tree on our page there and link up with some of our stuff. We're going to be adding more media accounts and other stuff like that, as well as our eBay in the future if we decide to sell some of the stuff we get. But we pretty much just collect. You know, we are not... and super cool art card, dude. I just can't get that. Those are super cool. Anyway, we are we may sell some of our stuff in the future. I don't know, you know, or maybe trade. So stay tuned for that. I do have some Prismatic Evolution Pokemon cards that are severe miscut errors and texture prints errors from the Prismatic era on my eBay right now for sale. If that's your thing, they do have some texture misprints on the Pokeball cards and the print line and card lines on there as well on the other ones. So look them up. You know, maybe you might be interested, but look for them online. And thank you for tuning in with Rippin and Roseburg and Concrete Card Dad, and stay tuned.